Hershey, Pennsylvania is known as the sweetest place on earth. There are many things to do in Hershey. You can be thrilled on a roller coaster at Hershey Park, discover wildlife at Zoo America, take in a show at the Hershey Theater, cheer for the Hershey Bears during a hockey game at Giant Center, or go attend a chocolate tasting at Hershey's Chocolate World. How would a town like this develop in the middle of the Pennsylvania countryside? A man named Milton Hershey made it all possible. Milton Snavely Hershey was born on September 13, 1857, at the Hershey Homestead in Derry Township, Pennsylvania. Milton's father was Henry Hershey, a free thinker who dreamed of becoming a writer. He was full of ideas, but lacked the drive necessary to achieve success. Milton's mother, Veronica Fanny Snavely Hershey, believed success came through hard work and dedication, ideals that she instilled in young Milton. Henry insisted Milton attend school, but since the family moved a lot, Milton never received a very good education. He left school at the age of 12 after only completing the 4th grade. Because of Henry's dreams and Fanny's determination, Milton learned to channel all of his energy into a single outlet: work. At the age of 14, Hershey was apprenticed to a newspaper printer. Milton did not like the work and was fired after only a few months. His second job was being an apprentice confectioner at Warrior's Ice Cream Parlor, where he learned the basics of candy making. At age 18, with the help of his mother and aunt Mattie Snavely, Milton opened the Spring Garden Confectionery Works in Philadelphia. He sold the soft, chewy caramel that included milk from Lancaster. Milton's lack of education hurt his business, so he hired William H. Harry Lebkiker, a Civil War veteran and friend of Henry's, to keep his books. Eventually, the shop failed. Milton moved to Denver, where he found a job in a candy shop that specialized in making caramels using milk, vanilla, and sugar. Once Milton learned the recipe, which was not proprietary information, he decided to bring the Denver-style caramels to New York City. Eventually, this business also failed. Hershey decided to make his caramels in Lancaster. He obtained a $700 loan for 90 days to purchase the copper kettles he needed to make the caramels. The Lancaster Caramel Company was born. Hershey offered high-quality candies at fair prices and urged his customers to accept no imitations. While attending the 1893 Columbian Exposition in Chicago, Hershey became fascinated with chocolate and bought $20,000 worth of chocolate-making machinery. He began experimenting with chocolate, using it to make cocoa and coatings for his caramels. After many years of struggles, Milton finally achieved success. His life would change even more after he married Catherine Sweeney on May 25, 1898. He was 41 and she was 25. The Hersheys traveled the world for pleasure and to seek medical treatment for Catherine. Her illness prevented the Hersheys from having children of their own. Milton visited chocolate manufacturers across Europe and studied their methods. He vowed to find his own method for making chocolate, so that it could be an affordable indulgence, enjoyed by many rather than just the wealthy. Hershey sold the Lancaster Caramel Company on August 10, 1900 for $1 million cash in order to focus on chocolate. He continued to lease rooms in his former factory while he was working on his chocolate recipe using fresh milk. The first Hershey's milk chocolate bars were sold in 1900. The chocolate business was growing, and Milton struggled to keep up with demand. In order to maximize the profitability of his business, he stopped making novelty chocolate products and concentrated on solid bars. Manufacturing a fewer number of high-quality products would enable him to save money on machinery and production costs. Hershey was unable to meet the growing customer demand for his product and decided to build a new factory in the farmlands of Derry Township. The location would ensure a plentiful supply of fresh milk. Hershey believed that the key to keeping good workers was to treat them fairly and allow them to enjoy a pleasant life. Hershey built a town adjacent to the new factory, but it was to be different from other company towns of the day. Hershey planned for water mains, paved streets, schools, and a fire department. In 1903, Hershey started building the town on 1,200 acres in Derry Township. Hershey chose C. Emlen Urban, an architect from Lancaster, to design the new town and chocolate factory. The town included a trolley system, which provided transportation for the workers and milk delivery to the factory. On April 24, 1907, Hershey Park opened. This recreation area allowed the factory workers and their families to enjoy picnicking and boating. Hershey later built the Hershey Park Zoo next to the park. In 1933, Hershey established the Hershey Theater, where Broadway-style shows could be enjoyed. It was always a priority for Milton to provide opportunity for others. On November 15, 1909, Milton and Catherine established the Hershey Industrial School, a boarding school for orphan and underprivileged boys. In 1915, Catherine died from complications due to her illness. Milton never remarried and carried a picture of her wherever he went. In 1918, Hershey donated all of his wealth, a total of $60 million, to the Hershey School Trust. It was early financial struggles that likely prompted Hershey to use his wealth to help those in need. Milton Snavely Hershey died on October 13, 1945 at age 88 due to pneumonia. At the time of his death, the value of his personal property amounted to only $20,000, evidence to the vast wealth he placed in trust to the school. Milton Hershey was a leader in business because he was the first to mass-produce milk chocolate made using fresh milk. Although he sought the help of experts, Hershey's success came down to his determination and work ethic. He was already a very wealthy man when he decided to risk it all for his great adventure in chocolate. Hershey surrounded himself with talented individuals, such as Lib Kiker, Urban, and others who shared his vision. The employees of Hershey were also instrumental to the success of the company. Hershey wanted his workers to be brave enough to fail. In other words, he wanted them to try new ways of doing things. Today, the town of Hershey has a population of 13,000, and up to 4 million tourists visit the area each year. Many of the original buildings are still in use today. Hershey Park is now a major amusement park with world-class roller coasters, water attractions, and shows. Since 1978, the zoo has been known as Zoo America and has over 30 animals native to North America. Milton Hershey's greatest legacy is a school that bears his name. Since 1976, the Milton Hershey School has welcomed both boys and girls in financial need. Current enrollment at the school is now about 2,000, and alumni number nearly 10,000. The Milton Hershey School is one of the richest schools in the United States. The $60 million trust has now grown to $8 billion. The trust funds all the needs of students at the school. In addition to education, students also receive clothing, food, medical, dental care, and access to extracurricular activities. Students also have the opportunity to earn up to $80,000 in scholarships to attend college. True to its beginnings, the Milton Hershey School prepares students for success in their adult lives by teaching them career-ready skills. Overcoming many setbacks, Milton Snavely Hershey led 2 candy companies to great success, and his legacy lives on in the town, chocolate, and the Milton Hershey School.